Hello guys, Monostar Slap Not Flare Knuckles, and honestly, I really didn't want to make this video. I'm one of those people who likes to let drama die down in its own, but for what's been going on lately, I feel like I really just needed to make this video. So for those who've been noticing lately, there's been a thing going on between me and this other YouTuber named Relaingey. We pretty much had our back and forth when he made a video where he accused people for stealing his idea about criticizing Ali Coca for his behavior about criticizing Dogpack back before he got exposed for his not so great motives. Which is a whole view that anyone can make, yet he was saying that everyone was stealing from him. And in that video, he posted a picture of my video criticizing Ali Coca. While he never directly said my name, he was slightly implying that I also stole from him, which is just untrue because before I even made this video on Ali Coca, I never even knew Relaingey even existed, to be honest. But I wasn't really too butthurt about it, but I did DM him directly on Discord by going, "Hey, I saw what you did, it's really uncool, please don't do it again." And in response, he got super defensive and super rude and telling me I should just move on. I'm just saying, like, dude, I'm not even really mad about it, just like, you're the one accusing me of stuff, and all I'm doing is, hey, I didn't like that you accused me, please just don't do it again. And I also did put my post on that, and he was still doing everything he could to say that I'm lost, because I'm just a bit disappointed in him that he used my name in a negative light and tried to make me look bad, despite he's accusing people of making the same type of video he made on the same guy, despite the video that anyone can do, because anyone can make a video on anyone and it can't be theft. That's not how it works, Relaingey. You can't just say, just because you made a video on a similar topic, that someone else makes a topic on that as well, video on that as well, that it's stealing. That's really not how YouTube works. If you're like, remember when everyone was talking bad about EDP445? Well, what if the first person made a video about him, what if he said that everyone else who also talked about the situation was stealing from them? You can't do that. You really can't do that on this website. Yeah, I think it's pretty clear to anyone who knows Relaingey, he tends to have a bit of a reputation for holding grudges. Now, I am aware that he has had bad things about him happen to him in the past. Like, he has told me that he had his name doxed, and that he had allegations about him being a pedo. And while I do agree, yes, that is horrible, that is absolutely messed up, and a terrible thing to happen to you, but it does not excuse your childish behavior. You're a grown man, so, as expected, you need to act like one, which is something you kind of fail to do. Like, when in my post, you were still trying to make me be the bad guy, despite all I was doing is just criticizing your way of handling the situation, and you never really apologized to me about it, which I really would have just appreciated. And I was really just more of this go, I'm just gonna post this and I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm not really gonna push it any further. Which is why I'm making this video, which I'm just gonna say this one more time that I'm not gonna keep going forward. So if you wanna make your video response, you can go ahead. I'm just gonna go, bro, I'm over it, it's done. I'm not gonna keep going anymore. But I would like to talk about how some people were in his post commenting. I remember one commenter was mainly going, he's a small YouTube creator. Why does he care if you talk bad about him? Well, the reason why I care that he talks bad about me isn't just because of my channel, but it's because it's just uncool to make those accusations about people. And even he admitted in his apology that apparently he didn't do right research for it. It was poorly researched, which is something you should never do, where you're making a video and go pretty much barely research it. Because if you make a video on someone like that, and they can literally probably sue you for it, because you pretty much posted that could be misinformation about them because you didn't do your research correctly. It is a very bad thing, and let me tell you, the courts do not take "I didn't know that" as an excuse. I made it perfectly clear in some of my videos, and even to people in private, that I don't really care that much about my subscriber count, because most of the time, subscriber counts don't really match the quality of your content. I don't even say that my content is exactly amazing or it's like moist tier, but I think that my content, for anything, is good for what it is, because I'm pretty much right now on YouTube, aside from my personal projects like Red Mist, I'm pretty much a one-man production unit, so there's only much I can do, and I'm still getting things together in my life. So really, honestly, if I only have like 30 subscribers, 40 subscribers, as long as I'm doing what makes me happy, I really don't care. But that's still the problem with Relaingey, is how he still keeps trying to make me look bad, though he kept acting super aggressive to me in the comments like I shown, and he also has other things I want to talk about that I really think is very, very concerning, and I am actually very worried about him. So I don't want to sound like I'm just trying to be completely negative about him, since I think he's also a creator who has some promise, but with the way he's been acting and his comments he made in his recent video, I actually am worried that this man might do something dangerous to himself. Before I get into that, there's something I think I should discuss first. He mainly kind of had this really big thing about me when I criticized him. He was talking about how when I criticized him, I didn't criticize these other two YouTubers called Cryptic Zombie and Agent Paradoxes, because apparently they did a similar thing, and apparently no one talked about it, or I think he said that they apologized and everyone was forgiving about it and something. I'm not 100% sure. But the thing is, the reason why I didn't criticize these two, because I didn't know about these two even existing either. Like, these were two creators, like, how am I supposed to really criticize two creators who I never even knew existed, honestly? But that's just my take on that. I think it's just kind of showing a bit of how, in my opinion, Relaingey's logic is a bit flawed. But back to what I was saying about me being concerned about him, he had made it clear in his live stream about how much he hates his life, and like the way he keeps talking about it actually does make me concerned that the way he kind of feels that he feels frustrated how he never really made it really big on YouTube, which, yeah, I understand. It definitely is a struggle to be as big as other creators like Moist Critical or I guess Optimus, many others. But the thing is, most of the time, is that people really go on and make YouTube videos a bunch of the time. They don't really just make YouTube videos because they want to make money, but also because they enjoy doing so. Because really, making a living on YouTube is pretty much very hard to do, which is why most of the time you're better off just working a part-time job than working full-time on YouTube, especially with how many times the YouTube system can F someone over. But I just really want to finish this video off by saying this. Relaingey, if you're watching this video, I want to let you know that I have no ill intent against you, but I really think you need to step away from the internet. You are a person I think you really need to step away if you really care about your life. Step away, probably, I don't know, play video games or something, but most importantly, try and get professional help. Because I really think you would definitely benefit by trying to talk to a therapist or someone. There's definitely a whole bunch of free therapy sites for you that I really recommend you checking out. Because honestly, you really do concern me about your mental health. You really do. And I'm not even trying to make this as a jab against you. I am actually genuinely worried about you. So please, just please take care. That's it. Monostar out.